Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. It's a brand new Now from Nashville with Tim and Chelsea. And this guy needs absolutely no introduction. He is down here ready to kick off our Friends Feeding Friends for the Palm Beach County Food Bank. Mr. Jordan Davis, everybody!
Yes,
Thank you all for having me. Dude, first of all, thank you for coming down, helping us kick off our big food donation drive this year.
We've never had an artist actually join us, so it's kind of a big deal.
No, this is awesome.
And we haven't been able to have an actual food drive because of everything the past couple of years. So we're coming back bigger than ever, and the fact that we have you.
We haven't had anything until you came.
Yeah.
We were dead until you got here.
Yeah.
It was really cool because we found out that you got a hold of it and you said, hey, I want to help out. What can I do? And you're down here doing a showcase. The fans outside are just waiting, dying to get in here.
Yeah. No, this is going to be a great night. And this is like one of our favorite way to play music. It's fun to have the full band,
Yeah.
but like when you can actually kind of, give some stories, some insight behind the songs and do it kind of more acoustic, man. It's always it's a lot of fun.
And
for
you're
us.
so right, because obviously you've had a huge year. I could sit here and list off all your songs and Buy Dirt and this huge nomination and just going #1 so recently. But you're so right. When fans actually get to connect with you and hear, behind the stories, or get to hear hey, I just randomly decided to text Luke Bryan that night and be like, hey, I did this song. I'm not sure if you're interested. That's going to be so cool. People love to hear those types of stories.
And I think what's funny too is sometimes, and I know I'm guilty of it, it's you hear, have a song and you're like, oh, I want to know why that song was written. And sometimes it's just oh, that sounds cool, we should write it. It's as simple as that. And so I always love to throw in some of those stories.
We passed a parking lot, so I thought, let's write about one.
Hey, I bet people slow dance in there, so
But this is how real Jordan is. Like Chelsea was saying, such a huge year and phenomenal accomplishments. They roll up in an SUV and start pulling guitars out of the back.
Yeah, man, we still
gotta do what you gotta do.
This is we did it like this for a long time.
Yeah.
So that it makes it more when you show up to a show or you show up to an arena and everything's already set up for you. This kind of reminds you hey, we used to do this.
We did this.
This is how we played shows.
We did this all the time.
It's just fantastic. Well, and also congratulations. Now you got a full house.
Yeah, man.
Listen, did you hear the sigh in his voice right there?
Man.
Yeah.
No, what it is this is like vacation for me.
Yeah.
I have a hotel tonight and I can sleep in.
Right?
Oh my God, don't
have-
call your
I
wife.
have 3 kids too.
Yeah,
So
there's no 3-month-old waking up
right?
at 3
You can
a.m.
sleep through the night tonight. You can starfish in a bed if you want. Yeah, I did
I'm
that.
kidding.
I starfished.
I'm kidding, babe. I'm
He
waking
misses
up.
you so much.
Yeah.
Call every 5 minutes. Make
You
sure
just
that-
listened to Jordan say the exact wrong thing that his wife will be watching in just a little while. I got a hotel room tonight. I might take a bath. Who knows?
I get
take
it.
baths.
Bath and room service. Stop it. I feel you.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
all right. So now you got the 2 under 2. What is the typical day in your house like?
Oh gosh.
Excuse me while we crawl
I
into
can tell
Jordan's
you
glass
this.
case of emotion.
Yeah, I can tell you I haven't seen 7 a.m. in a long time.
It hurts,
There-
doesn't it? Yeah.
There's either the 2-year-old's up or the newborn is just wakes up at 3, supposed to go back down, but he's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm
What are you guys doing out
yeah,
here?
yeah.
I gotta tell you something.
Those are the years. I'm in that same. I've got a couple that are that age too. I call it you're in the blank. You're in it. You're in it.
You
You're
really
in,
are.
It's weird.
But
It's what it is.
If it were to stay like this forever,
This is why
You'd
people
be
would-
on tour
people
forever?
Would, people would procreate.
We all
People
know.
would-
Yeah.
People would procreate.
we'd be on
You'd be on
tour.
We'd all be
permanent
down.
tour.
We'd all be down for cuddles.
Right, absolutely.
Here's the one
Absolutely.
day to look forward to because my wife and I had 2 in diapers at the same time. You think you're successful now. The day that you buy your last box of diapers,
Oh, God.
dude,
Or a baby
you're a
bottle.
bazillionaire.
I light those mother. Never mind.
You are a
know what I mean. I feel
bazillionaire.
You
Seriously,
burn it
like-
down. Burn it down.
You're going to sit around, you're going to look at this. We're going to go, honey, what are we going to do with all this cash?
Look
know.
at that.
Wait,
Look.
do you want to go swimming in it?
When you look at it, you're like, I'm always on my wife because she handles all that.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, hey, why? Where does this money go?
Yeah.
And she's like,
"You
do realize that you never buy anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diapers,
That's what
nothing.
I always say that to my husband, Bo. I'm always like, when was the last time you bought one of our children a pair of clothes?
Exactly.
Not it's just, when do you go to the store and buy them clothes?
No,
How do you think they
100%.
get dressed? How do you think,
Or
what do
like,
you think they're wearing?
my daughter will come downstairs and be like, oh, she looks so cute. And my wife's like, yeah.
Yeah.
When you got on to me for the Target thing the other day.
Yeah. Look how adorable she looks.
Okay, well,
Look
let's
at those skinny jeans.
let's
Exactly.
reverse
Okay, there's
let's
nothing
reverse the
cuter than a
tables
little
here for
girl
a
in skinny
second. Have you been excused from dressing your kids yet?
Yeah.
Like-
No, my kids, dude. My wife, I did it for like 2 weeks. And my kid would
See?
come downstairs and she would be like, no,
Yeah. No.
no.
Hard.
She would
See?
have like Paw Patrol pants.
Yeah.
And like
Oh, like jammies. My husband used to send our daughter to school in pajamas. I have to lay out her clothes. Otherwise, he sends her to school in stuff too that's like 3T. And I go, honey, she's 7 months. You can't send her something that's
What
pre-toddler.
are you thinking?
It doesn't work.
I was just looking at it like, I don't know, if I was having to
wanna
go
roll in Paw
downstairs.
Patrol
Yeah, like
pajamas.
why not?
But
Like,
the thing is,
that would be fun.
you're a dude, you're a dad. She's got pants, socks, shirt. Job done.
She is close.
She has clothes on. It's a win.
Nobody's gonna send her home and be like, "Hey, kid came to school without pants again." She had pants. She had
She's
shoes.
got 'em.
Notice that he said the word again.
Yeah,
Again.
Right.
Yeah,
There was always
exactly.
the one time.
Yeah.
So you were out with Kane Brown for a couple, obviously for shows, so much fun, and now you're going to be on tour with Dirks. Are you super
Yes.
pumped?
Like he really is like one of the guys that we've been wanting to tour with. for a
Right,
long
and
time.
everybody talks about how fun it is to be
Yeah.
on his tour.
Like,
I mean,
and
you're going to get
that's-
hazed,
Oh,
but you're there
100%.
for it.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. But no, just huge fan of Dirks.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've heard that his band and crew they just do such a good job of making everybody feel
Like
not
family.
that Kane or anybody else
Yeah.
didn't, but like. Yeah, it's like it always feels better going into a tour. It's like, all right, we're gonna feel like we're a part of this, and not
Yeah.
just we get to open.
And
the show.
on it, yeah.
Has he already
totally.
forewarned you about some of the hazing
All
that's
the
on your
pranks.
way?
Oh
or-
man.
I mean, no. Well, I can tell you the first prank he did was send a kid from Louisiana to Canada in January. That was like our whole
Yeah, that's true.
January.
That's true.
Like
You're
we're
not
in-
going to do well.
Yeah,
You're not going to do
so-
well.
Your whole January is going to be where?
In
Negative
Canada.
20, like negative 20.
In the Great White North.
like-
You playing any outdoor stadiums?
no, we better not be. I'll be sick. They do say that they're into curling, which I think is awesome.
Oh yeah. The
Oh,
curling.
yeah, curling.
Like
Have you done
this.
that?
No, I've never.
Oh, you got
I
it.
but
have
I'm gonna give it a
I have some
shot.
friends in Canada. They actually play on like a curling team for fun.
Do
Like
they
it's
really?
like like we have rec kickball. They have rec curling.
Well, I mean, what else are you
It's a
gonna
jam.
do? Like in
It's Canada.
Can't play
Canada, you
kickball?
can't do anything.
It's Canada. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah,
I mean,
curling, it's-
I can
it's
picture
a-
the first
it's a thing
outdoor
up there, you
show.
guys.
Canada, Manage 24. You got one of those hoods with the fur around it, and it's this is all you can see.
I'm just not
Jordan
going
comes out.
outside.
He ever singles.
Like all you see is just a microphone wrapped around a
and like the edge of the
parka.
beard sticking out.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh
We
my
did
God.
though. We played a show in I can't remember where it was. It was negative 18.
No.
And I remember I was leaving the house. It was
Nope.
Bemidji, Minnesota, maybe. I don't know. Either way, it was really cold. And whenever I was leaving the house, my wife was like, "Do you have like a jacket?" I was like, "Let's be real.
I have a light.
Like, let's be
I'm from
real.
Louisiana.
30 degrees, negative 18 degrees. It's
There's
cold.
not a jacket for
like,
that.
There's no.
There's actually not a jacket for
Turns
that.
out there is a difference between negative 18 and 30 degrees. It is like you can't
The
be
wind
outside.
chill.
It
yeah,
hurts.
it's
I think like literally it's like
48 degrees.
Yeah.
Difference.
Everything's frozen. Everything's
When you
frozen.
put it like that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
If you had done the math on the fly,
Right,
like
right.
48, you would be like, wow, that's actually a big
Well,
difference.
Listen,
Yeah.
when you get into negatives, you just stop counting. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
who cares?
Oh man.
Dude, congratulations on all your success, and we cannot possibly thank you enough for
Yes.
helping us kick off Friends Feeding Friends this week. It just means a ton to
And
us.
we're so glad we get to
Absolutely.
celebrate your number one with you and having
Absolutely,
you
thank
here
you.
because this is so much fun right now.
This
I've got to be enjoying this ride.
Well,
And-
the fun's
This is-
about to
it's
stop.
been-
Are we stopping the fun?
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna stop. Well, we're gonna continue the fun.
Oh.
But what we like to do with each one
no.
of the artists before we let them go
I was
is
still
to
having
do
I'm still.
3 things that you need to know about Jordan Davis.
Don't worry, they're not hot seat
Would
questions.
you like to start, or would you like me to start?
I can start, sure. Let's see. We've got Thanksgiving coming up. We're kicking off our Friends Feeding Friends. I just want to talk about food because that's who I am.
Yeah.
If you're at Thanksgiving, what is like the dish for you?
So
What
this
can you
is.
not
I
live
actually
without?
had this conversation a couple days ago.
I knew that.
Cranberry sauce, but not homemade cranberry sauce.
The can,
Yeah.
the jelly can.
If
dude,
I roll in,
dude, yes.
If I walk in and I see like homemade cranberry sauce, dinner's ruined.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like,
this is me.
yeah. I'm like, this is not as good.
You're doing the citrusy thing. You're trying to make it orangey. It tastes like oranges.
Because the rings signify where you can cut off equally for the portions.
I'm sorry. I'm
around the
saying
table.
I think the can is way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Give me that
Jelly
plop
roll.
right
Jelly
out
roll.
of it. You know,
Totally.
you got to shake
with that
it
with
a
that
little
suction sound,
Oh,
like
yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
How long has this been in there? I don't know. 8 years. Still
with
good.
just, with just
good.
that
It's
I'm
okay.
with you,
slight,
dude. I'm so with you.
with just a pinch of tinniness afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
A
Right.
tinny afterbite. That's
Yeah.
great.
All good.
All right, question number 2. You just got a call from your high school. There was a glitch before you graduated with your final, and you need to go back and retake your final in your worst course in high school. What was the
Worst
course?
English. I was an idiot in English. I'll be honest.
Now an
with you.
accomplished songwriter.
I
Isn't
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. That's why I
He's
write
like, you know
songs
what,
like
'cause
singles you up.
I
you know?
can say singles you up, and my English teacher can be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
And he's
exactly.
like, "I just singled you up." What
Yeah.
the hell? That is
See?
using a sentence.
How
That's
bad?
like-
How bad were you at English?
I was like bad. Thank God.
Singles
I had
you up. That's such a
one of my
damn good
favorite
thing.
teachers, Miss Springer. She was my English teacher, and I think she just felt sorry for me. Like, she passed me the C.
All right, we've been talking to you, dad with the kiddos, and you are in the thick of it. What's one thing, though, as your kids are growing and you remember from your childhood that you enjoyed learning and you can't wait to teach them?
Yeah, like kind of introducing them to the outdoors. I think that's just, fishing. Luckily my daughter has already kind of loves being out on the boat.
Yeah,
and,
she's already
loves
boy
being
girl.
on the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's like the one thing I'm really looking forward to kind of introduce them to.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Well, the fans are waiting. We got to
Yeah.
open up the doors. Jordan, thank you so much, not only
Absolutely.
for
So
coming
nice
on
to
now
catch
from
up with
Nashville
you.
with Tim and
So
Chelsea,
happy
but
for you.
helping us
Thank
kick
you.
off our Friends Feeding Friends. This is just the beginning of a massive year for Jordan. Jordan Davis,
Super
everybody,
pumped.
there he
Thank
is.
y'all so
Woo-hoo!
much.
Anytime.
Now from Nashville with Tim and Chelsea, it's New Country 103.1.